Welcome. Welcome, my Aries friends. How are you today? Yes. Well, you're the end for February in the respect as the fire signs. I delivered Leo yesterday, you today, Aries, and Sagittarius tomorrow for February 2018. And I have this Venus love vibe going on here. Actually, I'm calling it Venus Mystical Love, and I'll say why I'm doing this. But your fire friends, cousins, yesterday for Leo delivered your trump card of the Emperor. So I thought that was kind of cool in the respect that the male power is here, and I find that fascinating. Okay, so stay with that pioneering self of yours. Uh, okay, Aries, you know how you do it. And it's power. We don't read gender specific, so female Aries, male Aries. It's about what you're gonna do for 2018, and it is about being authoritative. Believe in your core, believe in your EMPRESS, that you are determined, and you do have qualities of leadership. So stay on that track, okay? And here I have actually in December. Well, let me read this first, okay? Because this is how I came to do these Venus readings for all the zodiac signs. Okay, so this woman is known as Aeolian Heart. Yet she doesn't have a YouTube channel. She's a astrologer with a blog, okay? But it says here, she writes, on February 10th, Venus will return to her place of exaltation in the sign of Pisces, where her magical powers will reach their highest height! Exclamation mark. Venus traditionally rules the signs of Taurus and Libra, but she is exalted and therefore most glorified in Pisces! Exclamation mark. Why? Because Venus is delighted to return to the legendary place of her birth, the deep blue sea. Hail Venus! Sea foam and endless water are her place of origin, where she is transformed into the omnipresent titanic goddess once again. In astrology, Venus represents the universal force of attraction, which creates union between spirit and matter. And what makes your spirit feel more fully embodied than sensual pleasure and luxury? In the tradition of astrological magic, Venus workings can be used for attracting everything that makes life worth living, including love, sex, money, beauty, and creative fulfillment! Exclamation mark. And here, this lady chose to show an old school image of the Venus, Aphrodite, born from the sea. While Venus is in Pisces, you can also heal from any sense of unworthiness surrounding love, sex, money, or creativity. Once those scars have been softened, Venus in Pisces magic can be done to attract new romance, a new stream of income, new creative inspiration, or anything else which might make your life more delicious. Okay? So prepare for good fortune coming through. Prepare to enjoy this beautiful Venusian season. Again, Venus will be transiting Pisces from February 10th through March 6th, 2018. Okay? And so this is another old school image of Aphrodite being born from the sea. Okay? And also, I'm going to continue to work with the chakra centers in 2018. And for you, Aries, you're the third chakra. You're the solar plexus chakra. And actually, you and Capricorn align with this third chakra. Your solar plexus chakra. Intuition, gut feelings. Okay, Aries? Aries and the third chakra are each ruled by planet Mars. Okay, Mars, he's the assertive, aggressive, but he takes action and he can defend that's why you're the Emperor trump card, Aries. Okay, that's why you are. Aries and the third chakra are each ruled by the planet Mars. The solar plexus chakra is located above your navel and is instrumental in guiding you on gut hunches and other matters of intuition. Your impulses tend to be right in the pursuit of power for this very reason. When you feel it in your belly, move in, it is yours! Exclamation mark. Okay, and so here we're talking about the belly. Here we have it, the solar plexus. Okay, and the solar is, you know, about that sun star of ours too. And we just had that magnificent Leo ruled by the sun, the only zodiac sign ruled by the sun, with this full moon, lunar eclipse, blue moon, blood moon. It was like magnificence. It hasn't happened in 150 years. So and we can still harness these energies for weeks to come. So believe in that. But here you are, solar plexus. It's about energy, vitality, desire, and power. And your stones are citrine, calcite, and topaz. Okay, see. And so when you feel something coming from your gut, and you know, as an emperor, you have to, right? Okay, I mean, truly, all that needs to come through, should come through for you. Okay, so Aries, make it happen. And this is the time and the season. And I'm going to do a monthly read for February once I deliver Sagittarius tomorrow. But here we have the second month of the year, February, and it's known as the star moon, moon of challenge in the Mayan wisdom. And yet, but many Native Americans named their moons different names for where they were located geographically. Okay, whether they were in the Colorado snow mountains, or like we have here, many Native Americans in Florida. But it is known as a Pisces, so that Venus is in Pisces is very wonderful, and it's known as the healer's moon. Okay, and the tarot card High Priestess has also come through already for these readings, so that was awesome that she came through. And we have amethyst stones and jasper as the ones, but mainly I want to talk about the goddess, and I'll talk more about this when I do the monthly read for all zodiac signs. But here we have Bridget, and I've made videos just for this Celtic goddess, Kuan Yin Chinese. And actually, I think on February 10th is when the Chinese calendar year begins. And I think it's in the sign of the dog. So I'll do something good for that. And Diana Artemis has already come through, I think, 2 times. And here we have Aphrodite, also known as Venus. Okay. So it's magical. And the medicine is rising energy, purification, new growth, honoring and forgiving yourself, self-love, accepting responsibility, and planning for your future. And here we are, just going into the second month now of 2018. 2018, we've been talking about that as a master code, 1111, okay, 2018 equals 11. But the 11 master code, which is a very powerful, you can look it up, Google it all you want. 1 + 1 is 2. And it's been a pairing. I know I'm repeating myself, but I have to, because this is how it's going to be happening now. There is a pairing of mutual respect, mutual love, soul-to-soul connection. You're supposed to align. And even if you're married to your true love, something will happen in that relationship that will grow even deeper. Or economically, maybe you both will begin a business together. You respect. It's wonderful. I feel it. I see wondrous moments happening. Okay. But I did want to bring forward this. I have this new series when I started doing the chakra videos, which now they want me to do, take us into the towards the 11th chakra. So I'll do that down the road. But with those chakra videos, which I waited almost a year to deliver them because I wasn't certain if I was the one, but I'm grateful I did. And that's when they shared, like, we want you to now do these, angels bring loving miracle videos. And that's exactly what I heard. So, and I did. And on December 31st, literally, here's Archangel Aniel. Okay, 39. Look at that code. That's pretty cool right there. All right. Those threes, you know how they're very creative about the Empress energy, 3 and 9, right? 12, 1 plus 2 is 3. And this angel came through, and actually the title I made for her was Venus, Love, Light, Earth Connection. Venus, Love, Light, Earth Connection on December 31st, 2017. And this is also an old school image of Aphrodite being born from the sea. Okay, Venus Roman. So I wanted to highlight that, like, because I like to tap the table, as I call it, or harness the energies, and that we made that happen, I think, was delicious. Wait a minute. God. Oh my God. How did this happen? Look at this, one card in my hand. Should I look at it now? Yes. Oh, wait a minute. I got 2 cards in my hand. How did this happen? Okay, I don't think this has ever happened. Look at this, beautiful Aries. Major Arcana, the Star card is here for you. And the 9 of Wands, the 9 of Fire. Completions, endings, okay? Completions. If something's not working for you, just exit. We've been talking about that since last year. Because we've been prepping for this 2018 year on my channel. Exit gently. Well, you know, you're the emperor. I don't know if you know how to do that, but if not, let them go. One quick sword to the head and let them go. Look at this. The Star card has arrived. How beautiful. That's beautiful. And we've been talking about the Star card in the respect of how look to the moon, look to the sun star, look to the sun, okay? All the stars believe, you know, in all that magic wisdom, okay? And this is Aquarius trump card, the Star. So, you know, imagine what's to come. Don't give up on you. And we've been talking for years now on this channel how you see the alchemy, this star being, light being, is working with the water, earth, air, fire, water, spirit. Just make it happen for yourselves. 2018, if you can deliver your true purpose, your soul purpose, that is what they want from us. That is what they want from us. Okay, well, I don't think a reading has ever opened up like that, where 2 cards just popped in my hand. I thought it was 1, it was 2. Okay, hold on. Let me just make sure these cards are separated. Somebody wrote to me, why do you fan the cards? Mainly for that. So, these cards don't stick together. Funny. Good funny. That's crazy good. Crazy good. Okay? Crazy good. Yes, and the Star, how beautiful. She's one of the most beautiful ones. She's about that inspiration. She's about that intuition. Okay, we just talking about how you need to intuit, about having that hope and, you know, faith, hope, and patience. That's been key for years on this channel too. Because sometimes, yes, all of us, like, I pray every day, and, you know, but my marriage is poor. I don't have the funds to get out, you know. People write to me all the time, and it's usually about the love connection or disconnection when they write to me. Okay. But, you know, you love yourself first, and we're not talking in a narcissistic, egomaniac way. Okay. Now, Aries, I'm kind of highlighting that because you sometimes, you know, you're the ram. You know how to butt your head. You know, the rams are, when they fight, they butt each other's foreheads. Okay. So we don't want to go there. Okay. Let's be more gentle. It may be difficult, but you just be more difficult with yourself in the respect, I got to calm myself down. You know, like talk to yourself that way. I got to calm myself down. I got to bring it down a notch or 2. Okay? You know, look at that right in my hand. If anything, for 2018, it's you taking care of you. Okay? But doing it with the righteous profile. And you have that quality of being a born leader because you stay determined. All right, Aries, you truly are. And your mantra is, I am the emperor. You know what I mean? But let's not get it like an ego emperor. You know? Let's get it like, a positive one, that you need to take care of the people. And you do have planet Mars as your ruler, and that's one of the most powerful planets with aggression. Okay, Mars is all about that energy to defend itself and take action, but nothing wrong with that. But just know planet Mars is a trump card, major arcana card, is the Tower card. Okay, and the Tower card is all about kind of a crisis, chaos going on. But I believe this with all my heart and soul, that from chaos or crisis comes cleansing. Okay, I believe that. And yes, it can be ugly sometimes, but we we grow again. Just like, sad to add, these hurricanes that happen. I was part of Hurricane Irma. Volcano eruptions, tsunamis, volcanic deals. That's how Mother Earth works, okay? And that has nothing to do with the humans. It's just more like, that's how it works. It's called the balance. The good sometimes gets the chaos, and it's known as cleansing. Okay, so however you want to look at it in a positive way, though, okay? Look at that. These cards are just, I love when the cards just kind of, look at that. Right there, right there, right there, right there. So, definitely. But you, Aries, I kind of, I know a few Aries men, actually. And look at that. No, freaking card on my hand. Hold on a second. Let's just put it right there. It truly is about, but you can be a gentle giant, Aries. Let's talk about that. You can be a gentle giant, and you have all this, auspicious idealism that you have. You're very you're very mental type of people, okay? And you're a fire sign. That's why you have all this passionate energy about you. So make it work for you. Don't burn your own house down, you know what I mean, with negativity. Stay positive. 2018 is all about making things happen for yourselves, like truly to create your own destiny. And Venus is all about creativity. Venus is all about that beauty and attracting others to make it happen for you. And as your trump card is the Emperor, Venus is the Empress. Okay, so you can see that even if you are together with the love of your lives, then you can make something happen together creatively. Spiritual treasure is about Venus. Okay, she wants this bounty for all of us. Or if you are now single and you're searching, you might seek that compatible personality in 2018, because it's about a parent. And this is a soul to soul parent, no doubt about it. The universe wants this to happen because you're going to aid helping others, or, you're going to aid the universe, the earth. It's just coded. Look at this right in my hand, right there. It's coded, okay? So don't give up on you. And one thing about you too, Aries, I was saying how the Rams butt their heads when they fight. And that's what you rule. You rule the head, okay? And that's why sometimes you can become a little egomaniac. So just stay calm. If you're watching videos like these, you're embracing spirituality. I pray for, yes. And so just day by day. And with spiritual matters, you're not in charge, okay? They are. They are. And that's why to become awakened towards spirituality is sort of a task in a way, like literally. It's not just a walk in the park. It's like getting on thoroughbred and getting ready to run that thoroughbred, and not, and if you've never been on a horse before, you understand. It's something you have to let the horse do what it wants, and spirit does what it wants, but it can take you to your destiny. All right, like a horse can take you to your destination. So just believe in you, and truly just, get out of the ego zone, but tap that core that you have, Aries. Truly, you're one of the most pronounced that there are. Okay, besides the magician and the high priestess, uh, the emperor and the empress are coded to help others to embrace what their power source is. So believe in you, okay? Just believe in you. And, this is about new beginnings in 2018, and that partnership is here. So don't struggle with anything. You continue on your mission. Look at this, Aries. How cool is this? Okay, so now the King of Swords has arrived, and this exact same king has already come through for February, for this Venus mystical love readings I'm doing for all zodiac signs. And I talk about this King of Swords, this King of Air, because the air element is about how we think, our mental capacity, our mental, union to create. And the King of Swords is the King of Kings. He is the King of Kings because he thinks with clear consciousness. I adore the King of Cups, the King of Water. He's also that king where he comes from his emotions, but sometimes that's the issues with him. He's too emotional. Where this one is more, he's clever and he knows how to think it through. And not to say he's cold, but he thinks it through because, as kings, they've mastered themselves and they run a kingdom. So he has to think for all people, for him, for his persona, his family, and his kingdom. Okay. So Aries, you just power up with this energy here. Okay. Male or female, we don't read gender specific here. You just have clear conscience. Okay. Not ego, narcissistic, just clear conscious to make it righteous for all. The Eight of Cups. Okay, so the Eight of Cups has been coming through for February as well. And, I was just sharing with others how this Lover's Tarot is a very powerful deck. I've had it for many, many years. Let's see when I wrote in here when I received this deck. Let's see. I didn't write in here. So I know it's before 2005. Let's see when it was published. Because after 2005, I started writing 1992. Okay, so 1992. All right, so I've had it a long time, but I don't use it on YouTube very often because I like to see images. I like to see artwork. I like to, like right here. Okay, yes, we have 8 golden cups, fabulous. Okay. But it's not telling me visually a story. Now, yes, the 8s are about power and success. The waters are emotions. But I like to see an image, at least. Now, they did make images for the major arcana cards in this deck. So you can see how this stoic King of Air Swords, standing proud on the earth. Okay. He's got the sky behind him. So it adds more to what you see visually. Because I'm a visual person. I like to see the art. I like to see that. Okay. Where here, we can't really grasp what the author, the illustrator is trying to say. So that's why I don't use this deck too much. I like to use decks that show cool images. I love the artwork. I'm into that. Okay. But nonetheless, this is a beautiful 8 of Cups. Is a beautiful heart. Okay. Cups, hearts, emotions, how we're feeling, okay? And this is about a love, power, and charm. It really is. It's about power with groups of people. And Aries, if anyone can embrace groups of people, it's you. So, and this same card has come through already for February. I forget what sign, because I remember back in the day, if you could see, I used to write in my cards, and this way before YouTube. See, third pick. So this is the third card. When I opened up this new deck, what came through. Okay. And this is about you being able to charm and embrace and not charm by illusion, charm with your own persona, like people like want to hear from you, want to embrace you. Okay. And you're the emperor. Why not? Right? Wouldn't it be beautiful if all these leaders of these governments and countries and were, you know, powered up by charm and beauty and grace? That'd be fabulous. There'd be no wars. But, you know, there's wars because they make money off of that stuff. So it's a crazy world we live in. Look at this. Same card has come through. Okay. So now, Aries, you've received 1, 2, 3 cards in a row. These cards kind of just stepped in my hand. Okay. But you're the first to receive the star. You're the first. And this Hermit card has also come through. Okay. And this is Major Arcana number 9. This is about introspection. All right. This is the Hermit. And this is Virgo's Major Arcana card. And I only share these kind of conversations in case you have Virgo in your charts or, you know, I mean, or whatever your sun star is, your rising and your moon. Maybe you have Virgo there. But this is another scenario where this exact same card has come through for February. And truly, to be a profound leader, you have to go within. You have to really, you know, like they did in ancient times, go into their cave or and meditate and, you know, like the Buddha did, like many. You have to go into that all alone time, meditate, introspect, and then you come out with the wisdom to embrace all these people that are in your kingdom. So take that seriously, okay? Take that seriously, Aries, because, you know, you are one of the profound ones in the as the major arcanas. Look at that. This is wonderful. Well, you're the first to receive this card, Aries. And you're the Emperor. And I just shared that Leo received the Emperor card, and I showed it to you. But you're the first to receive the Fertility Empress Venus card. How fabulous. Now, the Empress Venus card has already come through for February, but not from this deck. You're the first, and it's about Cleopatra and Caesar. That's pretty wild. So Aries, whether you're male or female, there's a pairing here for you meant to meet. And if you're already in love with your significant other, make something occur from that, okay? Make it happen. Look at that. That's fabulousness. That's, you know, it's wild that Cleopatra, and look, we have a lion here, and then we have some cats. See, and we just had this mystical, magical, hasn't happened in 150 years. This full super moon, blood moon, blue moon, because Cancer, we opened in January with their fabulous super moon, and Cancer ruled by the moon. So you can see the lions are here. So they really want you to, you know, and Luna loves the lovers, okay? So embrace these moon cycles as much as you can. But the sadness about, not sadness, but when Cleopatra joined forces with the Roman Caesar, that's when everything fell apart for the Egyptians. That was the last era, and also the Romans started falling apart as well. I think this is the time of like 30 AD or something like that. Anyway, it's and she had one of his babies. You can see she's pregnant there. Usually Empress and the Queen of Cups is shown pregnant. You can see she's holding her belly and it's kind of round and full. She did bring him forward a son. But still, it's about that love connection. Okay. That's amazing. And I like that you're the ones that received it, Aries. Yes, I am. Three of Coins. Okay, this same card has come through as well. And threes, as we can see with the Empress Venus card about fertility, is also about that creativity. And we opened up with that. Create for this 2018. Make it happen for yourselves. Okay. And if you're in the process of doing something or you're running a business already, then, you know, go within, do some, how do they say, auditing, you know, and make it even prosper even more. We can always, you know, I don't know if you watch that show, Undercover Bosses. I love that show because these are companies that make millions of dollars, but there's always issues and problems and leaks, and it's usually the employees who know the score, but the owners don't. So look into, because the coins is all about the resources, how we make the money. So, and sometimes, if you're worrying about how your business is growing, you need to go within, okay? I believe in that. You always have to audit and not by the books. Go talk to the employees. Are they happy? Are they not? Where are their issues? Because there's always issues, especially running larger businesses. And even if you don't run a business, it could be, in your own household. Where can you change for the better? What can you do? And especially this is about creativity of coin, but yet you might be concerned about the coin, okay? Because it's only a 3 in the respect. When are you going to get to that, being king of coin, okay? Queen of coin. So maybe you need to watch the checkbook more. Don't spend unnecessarily, okay? You can't take this stuff with you. Look at this, Ace of Coins. All right, so now, but this changes the verb here because now the Ace of Coins comes through, and you can see these hearts are in the image too, and these mountains in the background. But the Ace is about that new beginning. So truly, if some of you are having money issues or concerns or worries, then start all over again. You don't need to buy any more clothes, or you don't need to, you know what you know to do, okay? And just give it this year and save the coin, and then let the universe provide you with the righteousness. It's amazing how sometimes you get a phone call and your life changes. It's happened to me a few times, really. And it's for the betterment. Like, they really do want to aid us. They really do. They truly do. They truly do. So believe and listen to them. I've talked about myself in the respect I didn't want to come on YouTube, but it's changed my life in wondrous ways. Okay? And yes, there's haters all over the world, all over the place, and a lot of haters on YouTube. It seems like there's more hate than ever before because I'm into my 7th year, but we let those dark forces go. We just, sage your house, cleanse, Florida water. Oh, look at that. We were just talking about the crisis card, didn't we? Now you received it. Now this card has come out. I think this is the 3rd time now. Okay. But with crisis and chaos comes cleansing. And Aries, planet Mars, this is the trump card of planet Mars, your ruler. Okay. So if you're being a little more aggressive, narcissistic, egomaniac, that's not going to work for you in 2018. Okay? You either step it down a notch. There's nothing wrong with being assertive aggressive. Okay? Assertive aggressive means sometimes you got to, like, if you run a business, put employees in check, or, you know, sometimes your children, you got to put them in a little bit in check, but it's not about you just talking from your, you know, I tell you what to do and you do what I say. No, no, no. You respect others. Because truly, this is about chaos. This is not a card we all like to see all the time. But chaos is cleansing. We just talked about it. That's how Mother Earth does it. Hurricanes, volcanoes, tsunamis, mudslides. Look at the fires in the forest. But, you know, I totally believe that's all. Those fires were set by humans. I truly believe that in California. But still, your planet Mars, who gives you the power to be authoritative, this is what can happen. You can see, I was just sharing here, the Egyptians, most powerful for thousands of years, thousands, and then they went nowhere. Okay. Once Moses exited with the Israelites, and then this Cleopatra and Caesar, and they murdered Caesar. Okay. That's when it all failed. It truly did. And now this is Empress Venus card that this author has highlighted from the Lover's Tarot. This tarot deck, the Lover's Path Tarot, is about people who truly were lovers, you know, in love or loved each other. You know, they had a baby together. But just see, pay attention now. It's in my hand. So this is the year. Master Code 11, 1 and 2, excuse me, 1 and 1 is 2. So, you know, wait on the will of heaven. Okay, put your house in order and wait on the will of heaven. Let them bring these people to you. Okay, you know, because that was one thing. Cleopatra wanted to meet Caesar. She forced her way in. And so it wasn't like divine destiny. It was more like she forced it. And they both died. 10 of Wings. Okay. This is another thing I have to add, that I like this True Love Tarot deck because it really brings out the cards at the right time, I think. But now when you see butterflies, that's about that transformation. Okay, we're going to transform. And 10 to me, numerology, means success in large mass. But you see, they chose the word difficulty. Because in traditional tarot, you usually see a person, you know, lying down on the ground, and they got 10 swords in their back. But they're not dead, okay? They're not dead. So it's more like exit from those people who are jealous of you. Exit from anyone that you don't adhere to. And exit from your own negative thoughts, okay? But to me, it's not about difficulty. It's about that you've been through the difficulty and you're going to move forward now. Because I believe in, you know, like in Minor Arcana, it starts with the ace, right? The beginning, the ace, all about beginnings. And the 10s is when, you know, like the 10 of Cups is when everybody's happy. You know, that's obviously the heart side, the emotional love card. But nobody's going to tell me the 10 of Swords is about difficulty. It may have been a difficult journey, okay? It may have been a difficult journey. But you know what? I think that's the way we all should live our lives. It's been difficult, but you know what? When you gain it, you earned it. You didn't take it from anybody, and nobody gave it to you. You earned it. And embracing spirituality, you know that the universe was guiding you. And that's when you made it. If it was difficult, more power to you, because then once you achieve this, You're going to be living the way it should be for you. We're all coded. We were all born on this planet for a specific reason, okay? Especially if you're watching videos like mine about spirituality. We're all coded. We're all meant to be on this earth for a reason, okay? Let's see what time I am. Okay, we're good. Oh, fabulous. Look at this. Now this is, I think this card has also come through the third time as well. So you've had some repeats, and that's good. You know, as me, the reader, because you're the 11th zodiac sign, and I'll close tomorrow with fire Sagittarius. So that's positive because that means we're tapping the table. Okay. And this is the World card. You know, you started with the, you know, as the Fool, Initiate, Major Arcana, this Major Arcana 21, the final Major Arcana card. And you started as, you know, the 0 number, which traditionally they call the Fool, but I prefer the word Spiritual Initiate. And you've gone on this journey, and yes, you've met the lovers, you've met the haters, you've met the, you know, foe, you've met the beautiful ones, and yet you still are making it happen for yourself, okay? You're making it happen. No matter how the road winds or unwinds, or you got to sleep in the desert a couple of days or in a cave, it doesn't really matter because you're going to come out on top, okay? And that's what emperors do. They come out on top. Now watch out, Caesar was an emperor too. See what I mean? I mean, this card came out for a reason. And here we have the emperor and the empress. But this was, again, she forced herself on the emperor. Okay, and this is what I'm saying. And you could have that mentality, Aries, of forcing yourself. Please, just give it up to God. Meditate every day. Go within. Introspect. Okay. Go on a long walk. Go bike riding. Whatever, you know, walk the beach. Whatever, hike the mountain. Whatever. But you got to have alone time. Turn off technology. We've been talking about that for years on this channel. Turn off the technology for an hour minimum a day. Have, you know, paper and pen ready to write down any word or just that you have. Okay, but they want us to have the world of consumption. They want us to have that good karma. You know, they want us to have prosperity. They truly do. They truly do. They want that for us. You know, and tarot has a storyline, no doubt about it. And that's mainly why I select random cards, because I don't want to just put some cards down and say, okay, this is for you, Aries. No, I want to see the energy that comes through. You know, and it has come through. But I know I'm repeating myself, but just be careful of how, you know, Aries, you can butt heads like the Rams do when they fight. Please, just take a step back from that. And that's what's good about meditating and going within and trying to listen to a word or a phrase that they have to share. Okay? And write it down. Look at this, how beautiful. The Queen of Cups is here. And this exact same card has come through as well. Beautiful. And see, the Empress and the Queen of Cups, I talk about this, they're usually shown with the, because this is the Mother card. Okay. This is the Mother card, the Queen of Cups. And, you know, she's always shown, I don't know if you can see it very well, but she's got her pregnant belly, and so does, well, we can see that in the Empress Venus card here, because she's holding her belly there. But this is usually the mother of love. You know, she loves her children, and she's a queen. These two have mastered themselves. But Cleopatra was kind of, you know, she wasn't one of the most beautiful ones in the respective. She was more ambitious. You know, she had too much ambition. She didn't let the universe decide who her mate was going to be. And that's called karma. We have to always think about what you do on a daily basis. And what you put out there is going to come back to you. Okay. And I believe in that. I believe in karma. And karma has a peace and a love to it. But the devil rules karma. Okay. And Diablo rules the money. So money and karma is ruled by Diablo. So if you're a little bit too much into money, 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 and being shady about how you get the money, 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 then prepare. Because you're going to have to pay it back to the Diablo, to the devil, the evil one. I have a special video coming. But it's not to say, love is kind of I would give up love now the older I get into the universe. Let them bring. What are you doing there? The beach is walking. I would let the universe bring you the mate of your soul to soul connection for this pairing in 2018. I would really, really love that. That you need to know that this is, I'm going to give it up to the universe and let them bring me the beautiful ones. Now I know these cards very well, so I'm going to turn my head right now because I know all the images. This is a deck from Suzanne Sedon Belay, and there it is right in my head. Oh my goodness, she just came through. She just came through yesterday, the changing woman. Let's pick one more. Let's pick one more. Okay, hold on. She just came through yesterday. Yeah, she did. There it is. Okay, another card. Okay. Wow, 2 Native American cards have come through. Suzanne Sedon Blay was so beautiful to me. White Shell Woman. I think she's come through as well. Wow, Aries, you've got back to back. Okay, changing woman. Let's look. Okay, this is powerful. A powerful Native American energy. Changing woman is perhaps the most revered of deities among the Native Americans of the southwestern United States. She is a wholly benevolent figure, for it is changing woman who gives the people their abundance and who provides the teachings that allow them to live in harmony with all things. In the initiation ceremony of Navajo women, the initiate takes in the power of changing woman so that she might learn the values of love, hospitality, and generosity, and know that she herself is the source of food and harmony. Changing woman received her name because she can change at will from a baby to a girl, to a young woman, to an old woman, and then back again. Okay, let's read that again. Changing woman received her name because she can change at will from a baby to a girl, to a young woman, to an old woman, and then back again. Very much alive today, she is tremendously nourishing goddess who teaches the wisdom of nature and the cycles of birth and death. Okay, and the cycles of birth and death. Okay, how wonderful. She just came through yesterday. Oh my God. How beautiful. Okay. All righty. Changing woman. So she has something to say. Okay. I hardly use these goddess decks. And I only brought this goddess deck out from Susan Sedon Belay because of the fact that I wanted to highlight Venus Mystical Love. Goddess Venus, Mystical Love. And I truly believe this card has also come through. White Shell Woman. Okay. White Shell Woman. White Shell or White Bead Woman. Bead. B-E-A-D. See the beads there. White shell or white bead woman, also called turquoise woman and abalone woman, is sometimes said to be a younger version of changing woman. Okay, so hold on a moment. Look at this. Power coupling here. This is... Okay, hold on. Let's see. Let's see. I have to think now. I know she just came yesterday, but I have to now think. This card also came through in another read. But now, look, we have them in tandem together. Okay, in tandem together. Remember, for the males out there, just embrace the energies. This is not about so much woman power. This is about how you can learn from these energies of female wisdom. White shell or white bead woman, also called turquoise woman and abalone woman, is sometimes said to be a younger version of changing woman, and that she just came through yesterday. And now we have her younger version of herself. White is the color of dawn and of the east. White shell woman, the creator and sustainer of life, created the Navajo people and sent them their home. As gifts, she gave them shells, which became corn and other food-bearing plants. She gave them the animals. She gave them the gifts of rain and beautiful flowers. With the sun, she is the mother of killer of enemies and child of the water, the dual protectors of people from their enemies. Okay, with the sun, she is the mother of killer of enemies and child of the water, the dual protectors of the people from their enemies. A Navajo chant says, in quotes, all things around me are restored in beauty, end of quotes. Okay, so here again, all things around me are restored in beauty. It is because of White Shell Woman that this is so, and it is because of her teachings that we can experience the exquisite harmony that comes from being alive on this beautiful earth. Okay. You know what I have to add? I don't think this card has come through, but I know this image. Like I just, because I remember her headdress. I know it just came through because I hardly work with this deck. This is like a little private. Like once a year, I come to this deck. I mean, I truly, because I respect these goddess information so much. I truly do not, and I've had this a long time as well. I mean, this deck has to be also from the 1990s. Beautiful. So you see, my darlings, the energy, whether you're 70 years old, you can still act like a 30, okay? And if you're 30, mature yourself to understand what an 80-year-old stands for, okay? And male or female, we don't read specific. We're just trying to tap energies. We harness the energies on this channel of mine. Love to all of you. Make 2018 your best year yet, my darlings, okay? Believe in you, my Aries friends. I love you all. Take care. Ciao.